So hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am going to show you guys today 3 methods that I found online to remove press-on nails. I have a set on that I've had on for about 7 days and they're just now starting to lift on the edges and starting to kind of bend. If you look here, I've lost some polish on this corner. So they're definitely well loved, well worn, and time to take them off. The 3 methods that I found online for removing these are acetone, soaking in coconut oil, which I melted in the microwave, and just regular old hot tap water. Laid out in front of me are 3 cups. I'm gonna pour each of the liquids in the cups and then I'm going to soak them. We're gonna go like 5-minute increments, so I'm gonna start soaking for 5 minutes and see kind of where each of the nails are at that point. And then we're gonna go another 5 minutes and see how that goes, and then another 5 minutes and see at the end of 15 minutes which one is the best one. I already kind of guessed that the acetone is gonna do the best, but the acetone out of the other 2 options is the one that's probably not the healthiest for your nails to be soaking, especially if you're using press-on nails often. I'm hoping that the coconut oil will actually do a really good job. That'll give you more of a natural option to help take those nails off. And if the hot water will do it, well, hey, that's a bonus as well. So I'm gonna start by just pouring in the different liquids. This is the hot tap water. This is the coconut oil, and this is just regular coconut oil from my kitchen. Warmed it up in the microwave. And then last, the acetone. Okay, so we're gonna be working with these 3 fingers right here. They each have kind of equal amounts of lift going on the sides. They're still very, very intact. If you wanna see how I prepped my nails, how I applied these nails, a little bit of a review on the nails, some tips and tricks, I have a video already posted about that. I'll link that down in the description box. But for now, it's time to take these bad boys off, so let's get started. I have started my timer. So we got water, coconut oil. I'm gonna bring this one closer. And acetone. Oh, this feels weird. Okay, so we're coming down to the last 10 seconds of the first 5 minutes. And let's go ahead and take a look at each one individually and see what has happened. So if you remember, this one's water, this one's coconut oil, and this one's acetone. Water, a little bit. It's still very, very stuck. It still feels very secure, but you can get under there a little bit. Coconut oil, same thing, kind of along the same as the water. Acetone has already started to eat away at everything. Oh, look at that. Yep. So let's go ahead and do an additional 5 minutes. Okay, so once again, we are down to the next 5 minutes, which is a total of 10 minutes soaking in each of the liquids. And let's take a look. Okay, water, not much of a difference. Coconut oil. Not much of a difference. acetone. Oh, this nail is done. Look at that. Or at least it's almost done. So what I'm finding is that the acetone is eating away at the press-on, but I may have to do a little bit of my own manual labor here and to get to the adhesive. So it's loosened. If you see, it looks kind of gnarly right now. Ugh, it's kind of gross. But let's go in for the last 5 minutes and see how it does. Okay, so we are down to about 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I wanna show you guys that the nail in acetone has fallen off. See that? That's the actual press-on nail that I had on. The only thing left on my fingernail right now is the adhesive or the sticky tab that was already on the nails when I applied them. We still have about another minute to go, but it looks like if you soak your nails off with acetone and do it for about 10 to 15 minutes, you should be at least able to get down to the adhesive tab. I'm gonna let the rest of this minute run out and then we'll see what the condition of the other nails are. Okay, so that has been a full 15 minutes of soaking, and let's take a look at each. So this was the warm water, actually hot water. Now, this was the melted hot coconut oil. There's a little bit more movement with that particular nail, so if you wanted to go a natural route with taking these off and you were super patient, that could possibly be an option. You probably would have to reheat the oil a couple of times though, because it's already starting to cool down. But this is the nail with the acetone. As you see, the nail actually kind of rolled up and fell off, leaving behind the adhesive tab. And I'm gonna give it a wipe, see how much of this I can get off. I'm not rubbing very hard. Okay, so we still have a little bit of the acetone left. I mean, not acetone, so it's a little bit of the sticky stuff left on there. But that's not bad. I can probably, let's see, if I dip in the acetone and then rub, I could probably easily get the rest of that off. Yep, here it comes. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna use a clean, dry spot. And my nail is clean and free and no damage. Okay, so the clear winner out of these three is the acetone, which we kind of knew right from the beginning, but I did want to see how the other ones did as well, just for other options. What I also want to show you now is something that I normally use if I have gel polish or if I have the dip polish, the SNS on my nails, to get it off. I'm one of those people that if it starts to chip, break, or it grows out and I don't have time to go to the nail place or the nail spa, I want that stuff off right away. So I went to Sally's and I bought these. And what they are these like finger tabs, I guess you call them. Basically, you put a cotton square. It actually comes with foam, but the foam you only get one use out of. So I use cotton squares. I cut the cotton squares in half. And I put them in the acetone. Soak them in the acetone. Squeeze it out a little bit. And then I put it inside the little finger hole. It's almost like a puppet. And then you stick your finger in with the cotton swab or cotton pad on top of the nail. And you do all 10 like that. So for the rest of these, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do the tabs, use these pieces here. Again, I got these at Sally's, and they came with foam. The foam it was a one-time used foam, but these are reusable. So every time I use them, I wash them out with some soap and water, I let them air dry, and then I put them right back in here for the next time. Okay, so here we are. Everything is off. The nails are off. The sticky adhesive is off. The nails are not damaged. They're nice and healthy. And I did go ahead and give them a little bit of a coconut oil rub down. From what I figured out here, it looks like acetone is going to be your quickest and most efficient way of getting the nails off. You can use these little tabs like I showed you from Sally's if you don't want to have to be stuck with your hand in a bowl. They work pretty well. They work really well for glitter polish too, by the way. The coconut oil is an option, but it's not going to be, you know, your 15-minute get them off and go. That's going to be a longer option. And water, let's just face it, if you had them on for a week, water has already touched them. Showers, dishes, just everyday washing your hands. So water is not an option. I did see that online somewhere, but I don't think it's a good option. So either coconut oil or acetone would be your best bet for taking these bad boys off. And then, you know, oil them up. Oil those cuticles up, put some oil on the nails, give them a breather for a couple of days, and then go ahead with your next pair. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.